If you got sciatica and it's the pain that's running down the back of your leg or even just pain in your low back, there's 2 sleeping positions you need to avoid. The last one being maybe even surprising to many of you, but I'm also gonna go through some other sleep hacks that you can do if you got low back pain or sciatica that's gonna help you get a better night's sleep and actually help you heal. I'm Dr. Matthew Posa and I'm a chiropractor in Milton, Ontario. I help people live the life they were designed to live. If you like this content and you wanna see more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this information with the people we know need it the most. Let's start with the absolute thing you must never do, and that is sleeping on your tummy. I mean, when you sleep on your tummy and you go down, not only does your head position have to vary because, you can't be face down unless you cut a hole in your mattress or your pillow, which doesn't really make sense. So most people are going to be turning their head, so they're going to have to be straining their neck. But look what happens to your low back. Because when you look at the low back and you see that lordosis, which is that curve in your low back, when you lay down in your bed, really what you're doing overnight, it's like you're doing this. You are pushing your low back down, but it's sagging. It's not like you're doing the exercise to actually help the disc. You are letting things settle into that position, and it is hurting your disc. It is hurting your joints and most likely causing your sciatica. So the last thing you want to do is lay on your tummy. The second position you need to avoid is sleeping on your side. Now this is the one that most people will maybe hum and haw about because side sleeping is typically good. However, let me teach you some of the tricks around this, because when you think about laying on your side, so if I go on my side here, and so I'm sleeping, I'm like this, but look at my head position. My head is not really well supported, is it? I mean, you want your head neutral. What I'm gonna do is switch to a chiropractic pillow. So this pillow has 2 bolstered sides, meaning that they're larger to account for the gap. So that's gonna keep my head in a better alignment. But if I lay on my back, it actually has a bowl, and this will help support my neck. So if I lay down on this, and I'm gonna lay down on my left shoulder to show you guys. So if I lay down on my left shoulder, you're gonna notice now my head is in a better alignment. But the problem here is if you look at the middle section, so this is where your low back is in trouble. And what my spine is doing is it's curving downwards. So it's actually going towards here. And some people get sciatica because of various conditions, one of them being, like, say, scoliosis, which is a curve in your low back. So what you want to do is you want to use this trick. Now you can use different types of pillows. You can use like a throw pillow, or we have the other pillow. So if I put this one down, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it a little bit away. So I'm going to put this more in through, so it goes through the side, and my shoulder is going to have room there to go. So I'm going to put this in between. I'm going to lay down like this, and now I'm on my side. But my shoulder now has less pressure on it. My head's in still a supported position. And now I can sleep like this. And what it's doing is it's pushing the part of my spine that would normally want to sag down. Well, it's actually bringing it into alignment. So this is a great way to take pressure off your low back, help the disc, help the joints, but more importantly, help that nerve, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for support so our nerve has no pressure and therefore we can heal. And the last thing I'm always going to recommend is always make sure that you do have a pillow between your legs, because when you do this and you sleep in this position, this really helps keep your pelvis in alignment, because there's different reasons for sciatica. Scoliosis, I mentioned earlier, is one of them, but there's other reasons. And as a chiropractor, I see this a lot. It's the pelvic misalignment, it's the low back misalignments. And so we correct that. But if you're at home and you're not seeing a chiropractor, well, what's happening is you're building this overnight. And so when you lay down on your side, put the pillow between, that's going to keep your hips in alignment. Now you got the support through the middle of the back, and now you know exactly what to look for. If you don't have a bolstered pillow, by the way, you can double up on a small pillow or get yourself a thicker pillow, so that way, again, you're more neutral when you lay down. Here's the bonus tip. Laying on your back is the best position. However, a lot of the hip flexor muscles are really tight. And what I've done is I made other videos, and you can watch that video right here if you need to see exactly what to do in order to take that pressure off. However, what you want to do is when you lay down is you want to grab a couple pillows. So this is the only one that you want to be slightly higher than normal. And what you're gonna do is put this not behind your knees, but behind your thighs. So I'm gonna come down on here. I'm gonna put this just underneath my bum, and I'm gonna get myself on my chiro pillow here, and now I can rest like this. This is gonna take pressure off the low back. It's gonna help support the nerve that goes into your leg, especially since most people have a hard time even extending their leg when they have sciatica. So this will really help to calm it down, and you're gonna get a much better night's sleep being on your back this way, well supported. If you need any more help with sciatica, I have a few more videos that you should be watching, and they're right here. Some of these videos are gonna go through not only sleep positions, but specifically exercises and things you should do at home that are gonna get you that much better. If you live in an area that you could go see a chiropractor, go see a corrective care chiropractor, and sometimes you just need that kind of help. Please feel free to leave a comment or a question down below. And if you found this content helpful, subscribe and don't forget to click on the little bell, because then you'll get notified when I release my next videos.